All right, welcome to our weekly update. Okay, so today, right, basically we're going to talk about what are some of the best growth stocks that is in Singapore right now. The Singapore stock market has been rising like crazy. Okay, the market has been going up. A lot of stock is breaking out into new high. Okay, so what are some of the best performing and also not too risky kind of we call it growth stocks. Okay, so in terms of the price action, in terms of the the whether the company is a big company or not, we try to get something that is a big company, because big company means it is safer, and also the most important thing is uptrend. Okay, so in this video, if you watch until the end, okay, you'll be at least get three best growth stocks or three best uptrending stocks in the market right now. Okay, before I start, please remember to like and subscribe this channel. Over the past few weeks, I've seen a lot of people, they like and subscribe. Every of this like and subscribe, right, is actually a very big encouragement for me to do more. Okay, so thank you for those people who already subscribed to this channel, and for those who have not, okay, please help me by like and subscribe. Okay, so subscribe to this channel. Every week we will have new video. So more people like, more people subscribe. I have more motivation to do more. Okay, so thank you for that. Okay, so let's go on, right, to talk about what is happening in the market right now. Okay, some of you probably did not know that actually Singapore right now is having this bull run. We are in the bull market. This STI, Straits Time Index, is actually making a new high. Okay, so over here, what is really happening in the market? Okay, first of all, we talked about bank stocks a few weeks ago. Okay, a few weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago, we talked about bank stocks. So if you have actually if you have followed us on our channel, you will know that we talk about the bank stocks that is breaking out, or the bank stocks is having a like a turnaround. Okay, so over here, what you can see is the Singapore bank is actually moving up. Okay, moving up, and we talk about some of the best dividend stocks. Right, best dividend stocks, and we also talk about like one of the best dividend stocks in Singapore is actually the banks. Okay, UOB, OCBC, DBS, and at the same time, there's one stock called Singtel. Okay, Singtel, of course, I don't think we need any explanation. So Singtel, right? Okay, Singtel, right? I would say, is one of the best. Okay, one of the best uptrend and big company in Singapore. Okay, so beside the bank, another one is, the next one, right? One of the best, right, is this Singtel. Okay, Singtel. So if you look at this Singtel dividend, right? You can Google, Singtel dividend, and then you can see 4.3%. What does it mean? It means that if this price doesn't move, okay, by the this yearly, right, okay, you get an annual dividend yield of 4.3%. So in terms of dividend play and also price action, actually Singtel is doing quite well. Right, Singtel is doing quite well, and some of you probably wouldn't you're probably aware that Sheng Siong is also skyrocketing. Okay, Sheng Siong is also moving up very fast recently. Okay, by the way, if you have the system or if you have the strategy, this blue arrow is the area of entry. Now, okay, yes, this is good, but it's not the best time to enter. So when we have this kind of stocks, we talk about this kind of stocks, what you can do is you can put it in your watch list and wait for the pullback, wait for it to drop near the support level. So the support level right now for Sheng Siong is about $1.88, $1.89, around this level. Okay, so if they can pull back near this $1.88 previous high, this area, this is a good support level. Okay, so Sheng Siong is also one of the good thing, right? One of the good stocks. And of course, okay, some of you probably know that even SIA, wow, okay, SIA also recently turned around and start to move. Okay, so you can say that it's moved already. Okay, so for this kind of stock, right, usually it's volatile. Okay, for SIA is volatile. So for volatile stocks, right, usually we like to buy on this thing called bottom signal. Okay, so this kind of stock will drop very sharply and then bounce up, drop very sharply and then bounce up, drop sharply and then bounce, drop sharply and then bounce and drop again, bounce and drop again. Okay, so over here, this is the kind of entry point. After a very sharp drop, it start to turn around. Okay, but if you ask me, is SIA really good? Okay, this is not the best. Okay, this is not the best. Okay, so over here, another one is ST Engineering. Okay, today you can see there is a breakout, a very strong breakout, 4.9% with volume. Okay, with volume. So what is happening is, the market actually have more funds going in. Okay, more smart money going into the market. The market is very bullish. Okay, very bullish. Until when? I don't know. Okay, nobody know until when. Okay, nobody know this trend will last until next month, next year, tomorrow, next week. Nobody know. Okay, but right here, what we are doing here is we are acknowledging what are the best stocks in the market. So with this kind of awareness, right, you get to know, what are some of the big company? Sheng Siong, SIA is going up, ST Engineering is going up, the banks is going up, Singtel is going up, and you get a list. Okay, you get a list, right? So besides that, okay, even Sembcorp industry, okay, Sembcorp industry is moving very fast, and with this kind of a consolidation breakout, you can say that the market already moved. Okay, so what do? You wait for the next pullback. So how do you know what are the kind of entry point, right? So what we usually do is we will draw a trend line. So we connect the low to another low to another low. So that point is a trend line, and usually, we will highlight that, if you are looking at Sembcorp industry, look out for this level, okay, about $7.20, $7.10. Okay, around this level could be the good entry point, right? And if you have a system also around, like $7, this is the kind of entry level, right? So with the market going up, you want to see those stock that is performing, and when market go down, you are looking out for entry point at the support level. Okay, support level. So understand that? Okay, some people, they always say, up already, then you say, up already, then you say. Okay, this kind, okay, I think I will ignore. Okay, I will ignore this kind of comment. You can comment below. Okay, you can comment below, but I will try to ignore. Okay, up already, then you say. Last 2 weeks, you could see. Okay, last 2 weeks not up. So our video still ongoing. So this channel, every week we have video. Okay, every week we update the market. So when market is up, we still update. When market is down, we also update. So that when you subscribe to this channel, you get the latest update for the Singapore, and also I was thinking whether I should do US market. Okay, so let me know, okay, if I should do US market. Let me know in the chat below. Okay, let me know in the chat below. So sometimes maybe if I have time, I have US market or even Hong Kong market. Okay, so let me know in the comment. I will read every one of this comment. Okay, I will read every one of this comment, and it helped me to build this channel. Okay, so remember, this channel is not for me. This channel is for everybody, all the investors in Singapore or even different parts of the world that want to hear me speak English, right? Okay, so let's move on to the market, right? So just now we talked about a few stocks already. Okay, later on I will conclude which one are the one that I will say is the best for me. Okay, my favorite, which one is the best? But for now, even this Hong Kong land, Hong Kong land is really very strong. Okay, very strong. So besides that, okay, you can also see that. Besides that, you also see that like Bukit Sembawang, this kind also very strong, and all these, right, they are pretty big company. Right, pretty big company. And of course, one of our favorite, Parkway Life, is actually not doing well. Okay, not doing well. Understand? So we previously talked about Keppel DC. Okay, Keppel DC. Okay, Keppel DC REITs. Is it doing well? It's not doing well. Okay, but right now it's at the support level. So it's good for some investor who are looking for accumulation. This is a good price. Okay, right now it's having a discount, finally it is near the purple line. So at this level, okay, it's good for some of the long-term investor to actually want to get in lah. Okay, so anyway, okay, let's move on. You can see STI ETF, okay, consistently making new high. Usually in this kind of scenario, we do not want to get too excited. Okay, we do not want to get too excited. In fact, you got to be a bit careful. You got to be a bit careful. Why? Because if you look at the trend, right? Right now is kind of like at the resistance. Okay, it's kind of resistant. Everything is going up. The market go up for consecutive days. Okay, consecutive days. By right, it's time to be careful. Okay, by right, it's time to be careful, huh? So even if you look at the longer term trend, right? Okay, longer term trend, you connect the few points over there. The upside, okay, the upside, right? Every time it reaches level, okay, the market is very extended. Okay, the market is very extended. So just help me to write, okay, in below, market is extended. Singapore market is extended. Write some notes so that we help some people to kind of like know that market is actually extended. Okay, so one of the good one is actually SIA Engineering. Okay, so this is a very nice and strong trend. And this is a very good consolidation with the volume going lower and lower. And recently they started a breakout. They started to move. And with this move, it seems like, wow, the market wants to go higher. Okay, the market wants to go higher. Okay, so what are some of the best stocks? Okay, just now I also saw one of the stock is the SDR. Okay, one of the stock is SDR. Okay, even Food Empire. Okay, Food Empire is actually a pretty strong growth stocks. Okay, pretty strong growth stocks. Okay, so today, right, the whole objective is to find some of the best uptrend. Okay, best uptrend. If you're talking about the strongest and the smoothest uptrend, it got to be Centurion. Okay, it got to be this Centurion. This is the strongest and the smoothest uptrend out there. This is the best of the best. Okay, this, I think, uncontested. This is the best of the best. And second, okay, if I talk about growth stocks, okay, not the most traded one, okay, we talk about like those that is a not so big volume. Okay, second one, I will say Hong Leong Asia is also one of the best. So Centurion is one of the best. Hong Leong Asia is also one of the best. Okay, so the good news is they are pretty clear. They are very strong. The bad news is there's no entry point at this level. There's no entry point at this level. The previous entry point is here. 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 So already move. So what you want to do is you want to wait for the pullback that is near the support level. So what's happening is right now, all these stocks, they are pretty extended. Okay, pretty extended. So it's not the best time to get involved with these stocks. Okay, even Bolstate, okay, is also, you see, today up 9%. Okay, 9%. So this is also like very, very strong, but it's not a good entry. Okay, it's not a good entry. All right, so over here, okay, what kind of stock have a good entry? Like example, this Kaplan India. Okay, Kaplan India. So this is a kind of level, okay, where it's still not yet really moved. This is the kind of level, it's still kind of like a pullback. And right here, it seems like, it is building up a base. Okay, building up a base. So if these stocks continue to go sideways, these are the kind of stock that never really drop. Okay. Besides that, right, you can see that right here, a lot of other stocks, right, is actually falling. Okay, like just now we talked about like Keppel DC, right? Keppel DC. So Keppel DC is falling, right? So these are the kind of level that is, traders or investor stand by to get in. Okay, so there are two kinds of stocks, right? One kind of stock is already moved. Okay, if you have it, okay, you make money. The other kind is this kind, like there is pullback, having this pullback, not yet move. Okay, so this one, you wait for the turn. Okay, you wait for the turn, you pull back, you wait for the turn. That's the entry point. Okay, entry point. Okay, so yes, the market, okay, still bullish. Okay, still bullish market. Even this kind of like Raffles Medical also have this kind of a pullback. So wait for the turn. Okay, wait for the turn and breakout. Okay, wait for the turn and breakout. But the truth about the market, okay, what are the strongest stocks? Let me just quickly summarize for those people who are already waiting. Who are some of the best stocks? Okay, so just now for individual, not the mega cap one, not the big cap one, is what we call Centurion, Food Empire, Hong Leong Asia. Okay, Centurion, Food Empire, and Hong Leong Asia. Okay, Hong Leong Asia cannot really get in already. Centurion cannot really get in already. Food Empire still at the consolidation, haven't really moved. Okay, so this you can keep in your watch list. For SDR, okay, SDR, right? We are actually looking at this. Okay, let me just close this. Okay, for SDR, we are looking at this. I think Xiaomi looks pretty nice. Okay, Xiaomi looks pretty nice. Okay, so Xiaomi, you can see, it's consolidate, then break out, then pull back, and then have a turn. Even if you look at this, like the original Xiaomi in the Hong Kong market, right here is right at the support level. Okay, this is the resistance. This is the resistance. This pullback, you are at the support level. On this trend line, you are at the support level. Okay, you're at the support level. So which means haven't really like very, very extended. Okay, in fact, this kind of area could be where the fund manager accumulate. Do you see? Like, they buy again, and maybe at this level it's also accumulating. Okay, so this haven't really like extended. Extended means it just goes straight up like crazy and never stop until it start to really like reach the top. Okay, so in this case, Xiaomi, okay, for people in Singapore, you can look at this SDR. Some people, right, they do not know what's SDR. Okay, SDR basically, right, means that you can buy the Hong Kong stock, okay, Hong Kong stocks in Sing dollar, okay, Hong Kong stock in Sing dollar. So in this case, this Xiaomi is $4.76 Sing dollar. Okay, this is Sing dollar. So you do not really deal with the currency, fluctuation. You're dealing with Sing dollar, which means this stock is actually hedged. All right. So for those people who are waiting, for this blue chip stocks that is the strongest, okay. By the way, please help me to like and subscribe this channel. Since you already watched until here, I believe that you will find value in this channel, right? Okay, and some of you who do not know me, I've been in this industry for the past 15 years. So I'm building this new channel, and I hope that we can help more people to learn about stock trading, and also most important thing is to get the stock trading ideas through this channel. So remember, like and subscribe. Okay, so let's move on into the last part. Okay, some of the best mega cap or best uptrend. Okay, by the way, just now we talked about Food Empire, we talked about this the Centurion, we talked about this Hong Leong Asia. Right? Actually, UOB Kay Hian is also very, very strong. Okay, very, very strong. So UOB Kay Hian, right, is actually one day traded like 32 million. Okay, 32 million. So if it pull back near the support level, about $2, I think that is also a level that we want to take a look. Okay, we want to take a look. So if it pull back about $2, about $2.10, $2.01 or $1.99, this kind of level is actually the good area. Okay, so let's move on, right? Let's move on into the best performing, the best what we call uptrend stocks. Okay, best uptrend stocks. So the best uptrend stocks, I would say is Singtel. Okay, number one is Singtel, given the stability, because at this level we are not talking about how fast this stock will go. But we're talking about whether right now still a good entry, which red turns blue means the start of the uptrend. Red turns blue means there's a start of the uptrend. So there's a pullback. Okay, there is a like a what we call reset over here. Okay, flush over here. So the flush happened, and then now it start to move. So if the price, still at the low price, some people want to buy, I think still okay lah. Okay lah. So near the purple line, this is the support level. So the support level is $3.80. Okay, $3.81, $3.82, $3.83. These are very not bad lah. This price. Okay, so that is one. Okay, Singtel. Okay, Singtel. And the other one, okay, let me see again. For big company means the market cap is pretty big. Actually, we can filter, okay, SGX. Let's say the market cap, okay, let's put it, okay, let's say the traded value lah. Like we make it the traded value. Okay, let's say 2 million, let's say 5 million. Okay, 5 million. Okay, that will be lesser, right? So you can see now is much lesser. Okay, and those stocks that traded 5 million, okay, what are some of the most traded? Okay, Kaplan Integrated Commercial Trust. This one is actually not bad, but the movement very slow. Okay, very slow, huh? So Singtel is already quite slow already, and banks, I think a lot of people already have already. Okay, UOB Kay Hian, just now we talked about it. Okay, but need to pull back. So ST Engineering will be the another one. So ST Engineering, okay, will be, if you ask me about 3 best blue chip Singapore stocks, right? Okay, ST Engineering will be next to Singtel. Okay, if we're not talking about banks, Singtel, ST Engineering, and the next one will be Sembcorp Industry. Okay, the next one will be Sembcorp Industry. Okay, Sembcorp Industry. So how about SGX? Yeah, SGX is also quite good. Okay, how about Keppel? Keppel is also quite good. Okay, but among the rest, the ST Engineering is the most consistent one. Okay, and in terms of percentage move, ST Engineering actually is one of the biggest percentage move. Okay, so yeah, I give you a few: Singtel, ST Engineering, even this Hong Kong land is actually very strong as well. Okay, so actually we have more than three, but all of these all already moved, so it doesn't matter anymore. Okay, it doesn't matter anymore. And what we want to talk about is got to be careful. Got to be careful about the pullback. Okay, in case there is a pullback. So try not to chase on the high. Okay, try not to chase on the high. Okay, try not to buy at the, after it go up for 3-4 days in a row, or after it up 5%, try not to buy at that kind of level. Okay, so again, Singtel, okay, looks good. Okay, ST Engineering just started to move. So if you pull back near the $7.90 level, okay, $7.93, $7.95, this level is the support level. So do watch out. It's just $8.20, right? So very likely it might pull back as well. Okay, so watch out for that kind of support level, right? Watch out for the, even $7.80. Okay, that would be a good support level. Okay, and Sembcorp Industry, also same thing. Wait for the pullback. Okay, 709, 706, this kind of level. And also, Yangzijiang Finance already moved, and actually the volume is very, very strong. But if you follow the blue arrow, that will be better. Okay, so it's already moved. Also heavily traded. Okay, so just now, actually among this list, these 21 stocks actually if you are looking at those big company heavily traded one, this 21 stocks is the gems, minus off the REITs. Minus of it, because REITs is not moving. Okay, at this scenario right now, it's not really moving. Okay, so yeah, when the stocks stop moving, I think the REITs will move. So let's continue to monitor. All right. Okay, so we give you, I think, more than 3 lah. More than 3, because the market is very strong. But look out for the support level. Then we watch lah. If not, I think if you haven't got in right now, you already miss the entry point, the best entry point. All right. So thank you for watching until the end. Okay. If you haven't subscribed, please remember to subscribe, and I see you in the next video. Thank you very much. Okay. Bye bye.